of Innisbrook Resort, Rich, and it comes into play at the second.
Downhill tee shot. You want to keep your tee shot out to the right as best you can to take out the trees that hug the left-hand side. Green sits well above the player. Away.
That's not the outcome they were after.
A bit short with that effort.
Oh, well played.
Gotta say, his short game is phenomenal.
He's currently sitting in first place. Well, that really puts our leader way out in front of the pack now, and it's only the first round. And Henny, what kind of a shot are they facing this time?
And from around 135 yards. And this player seems to not be too intimidated having Justin Thomas in their group today. That was a fantastic shot into this green.
That's very impressive.
That sets a positive tone for the player, doesn't it?
And now that finds him in first place. That really puts the leader way out ahead of the rest of the pack. And it's only the first round. But not a bad approach. He'll be putting. It was on a good line. And this putt coming up for his par. Yeah, well hold. Let's move on to the next. Stretching out over 600 yards means the par 5 fifth is no snack.
It is. Luke, I rarely say that par 5s on the PGA Tour are challenging, but this is definitely one of them. It's an uphill tee shot and a second shot that is downhill, moving from right to left, that's completely blind for these players. There is a tree about 100 yards out, which is going to be something they aim at when they lay up. Third shot, though, is very basic, down the hill to a fairly flat green surrounded by some bunkers. More than likely, most players are going to have to lay it up on this par 5.
You know, Luke Donald once made all 400-plus attempts inside 3 feet on the PGA Tour.
He's staring down a birdie putt here.
The tee shot also critical here at the par 4 6th at 455 yards.
This is probably the hardest fairway to hit on the PGA Tour, Luke. This fairway cambers from right to left at a pretty good clip, and unless you work your tee shot from left to right, a high soft shot, you're not going to find the fairway. This is almost impossible. The second shot will be from an awkward stance where the ball is above you or below you to a green that's perched a little bit above the players. Thankfully, though, it's a very flat green.
Standing on the 7th tee, players get to breathe a sigh of relief having the 6th behind them.
You know, Luke, this is sneaky hard, to be fair. You don't need driver, and so you might get lulled to sleep a little bit by taking 3-wood out just for position. Any misses to the right or the left are going to be blocked out by some pretty gnarly trees. The green tilts from right to left ever so slightly, and watch out for those deep bunkers fronting this green. They'll grab your golf ball in a hurry.
5 feet coming up to the cup. And with that, that's their 4th birdie. And still in top spot after that hole. Keep it going. Well, the leader put their foot down early today and has moved to a whopping double digits lead. And it's only the first round. Always frustrated by missing a green.
Lots of greens in regulation today for this player, but not so on this occasion.
Just a tiny putt is all that remains. Managing to maintain their position on the leaderboard. Well, that's our leader way out in front of the pack now, and it's only the first round. That's well played. Anything on the green from there was fine. What's in front of them, Henny, with this putt?
This is a 12-footer here.
Oh, just missed that one. Well, Rich, this player is 9 holes into this event. How would you rate their performance in this rivalry that they've struck up with their playing partner?
Well, they are doing better than their rivals, so that's good news, but there still is lots of golf to play. Should provide us for an entertaining week, that's for sure.
Henny, what's the player facing here?
I can see the 125-yard marker just nearby. Wow, that drive. Incredible stuff. Over 300 yards. Ah.
Well, this will be a bonus. Right on 17 feet from here. Just building upon his advantage. He keeps making the important plays. And this is quality play. Still on top of the leaderboard. Well, our leader has already bolted. Currently way out in front of the pack. Here we have the second shot into the 11th. Getting ready to play their third. How close was that to going in the hole? Great shot. An opportunity for a birdie here.
Short game has been absolutely fantastic today.
Gets that one to go down, and that's back-to-back birdies.
Back-to-back birdies, moving the right direction there, Luke.
Well, a birdie's also in your heart, standing on the 12th tee. A short par 4, Rich. Decisions to be made?
Just a long iron or a hybrid for this tee shot here, Luke. Second shot, you're coming in with some kind of short iron to a green that's protected by a deep bunker in the front.
Seemed to lose the handle on that shot.
Oh, a little shorty Baker on that action there.
A chance to save the par if he can make this one. That was a gallant attempt. It's just about 3 feet away. Well, the leader giving a little hope for the rest of the field there as they put down a bogey on the scorecard. Lucky 13 for some. This par 3 plays 200 yards.
Luke, I've never seen a green in golf repel more golf balls than the 13th here at Innisbrook. It's like it's made out of Gore-Tex. Golf balls just don't stay on it. It is really one of the hardest shots at this Innisbrook golf course.
Going with the hybrid. This would be a great up and down. Oh, wouldn't that have been nice? Big putt for par coming up. Okay, steady now. Back-to-back bogeys is never nice, but in she goes.
2 bogeys in a row, never a good sign. Now playing a little defensively.
Well played, mate. Second shot here on the 14th hole. This one looks to be slightly offline here. And here we are with the third shot. Oh, well played.
That chip in for Eagle works 8 days a week in my book.
Oh, what a...
Should be practiced at home.
Managing to maintain their position on the leaderboard after that effort. Well, the leader put their foot down early today and has moved to a whopping double digits lead. And it's only the first round. Nice shot that. That should find the surface. Oh my, right by the hole. Just 3 feet to the cup. And just keeping it in neutral on the leaderboard. Well, that really puts our leader way out in front of the pack now, and it's only the first round. Do you like the view from where you're standing, Henny?
Sitting up here from about 155.
That's a great shot here at 16. It sets up a chance for birdie. That's a lovely putt to make for birdie. Take some pride in that one.
2 in a row there, Luke, getting their groove on.
The Copperhead's penultimate hole is a good par 3 playing up the hill.
It's a tough tee shot. Plays longer than what's on the yardage. Any pin that's in the front part of the green is a difficult one to find as the green is so narrow.
Well, this will be a big putt to make. A birdie always nice, but particularly when it's a 2. That's disappointing. It's just about 3 feet away. Our work here is done. Let's head to the next hole. The closing hole of Innisbrook's Copperhead course is also the final hole of the Snake Pit, and this one here has everything going against it.
Lay it back and you're going to have a long second shot back up the hill, but if you take driver and find the fairway, you'll be rewarded with a very short second shot.
Well, this one's right at the pin. Oh. Yeah, nice looking shot there.
Heck of a shot, setting up almost a guaranteed birdie.
And another round safely in the books. Moments like that deserve another look. Well, that's a lovely way to finish the opening round. Out in front, the leader. Sounds great.
And that's a good place to be after the first round. But listen, there's lots of golf to be played, multiple rounds they still have to navigate through. But after the first day, it gives you a lot of confidence going forward.
On behalf of myself, Rich Beam, and all the hard-working folks at 2K Sports, thanks for tuning in, and see you next time. 2K Sports and the PGA Tour are delighted to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. We're at the Valero Texas Open. Today's coverage is about to kick off. Pleased you could join us for this first round action. I'm Luke Elvey alongside Rich Beam in the booth, and out on the course following our feature group is the delightful Henny Koyak. Hello, Henny.
Hey, Luke and Rich. I'm looking forward to treading the fairways again with these two because they were absolute fire the first time round, and I have a feeling that after their exchanges on social media, it'll be
With you today, fire up. This is a big rivalry, this one. Let's head across to the second, which is a par 5, but a long one, stretching over 600 yards.
Straight away for the most part, but there's a lot of danger both right and left here. The fairway bunkers down the left-hand side shouldn't really cause an issue. However, the second shots, the layup zone, there is a deep bunker on the right-hand side that could be brought into play. The third shot is to a green perched well above the fairway, and it's actually a double green. This green is also part of the 7th green.
No harm, no foul there with that shot.
What an opportunity to make a birdie. Beautiful shot.
Kinda like it. 2 in a row. He's feeling it.
And after that hole, he's no longer sharing top spot. He's at the summit all alone. Rich, let's head to the par 3 third, the first of our shorter holes.
You really hope that the wind is not blowing into your face on this tee shot and making it that much more difficult and longer. This green's perched up high. There's runoffs all around the left-hand side and the back portion of it, and obviously you want no part of coming up short. Players that find this green will find it difficult to two.
Is currently tied for the lead.
This needs just a little work to the left-hand side.
Oh, stop it. What a shot.
Already had a few birdies today. Another opportunity for another one. Let's take a look.
And as they leave that hole, Rich, you'd imagine a little bit frustrated after such a great shot in. Now let's head over and see what JT's been doing.
Yeah, he just made bogey on that last one.
He's currently in a share of top spot. Well, TPC San Antonio gives you a few chances to get after the golf course, Rich, and right here at the 5th, there's a decision to be made off the tee.
This is an excellent opportunity to be brave, knock it on with the driver. If you lay back with an iron, a very straightforward pitch, but I just don't see the players wanting to lay up.
Nicely done. Wow, that almost went in the hole. This one's for birdie. Will hold. And that will take him to 3 under. And this effort by Justin Thomas.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
Right at it from out of the bunker. And now we can take a look at how that play affects the leaderboard. So to see what this par 4 has in store.
Players must find the fairway, avoiding that bunker down the right-hand side. But from there, second shot is up the hill to a green that runs away from the players ever so slightly. But still, going in with a short iron into this par 4, a birdie is definitely makeable.
Good sounding strike, that one. Oh, that one just missed the hole. This putt of about 7 feet to the hole.
This for a birdie run.
That's a disappointing par in the end after such a terrific shot in. The par 3 7th, Rich, has this big cavernous bunker that sits right in the front center of the green.
And it's a triple tier green as well, Luke. It shares it with the 3rd hole. Anything missed out to the right will be fine, although you'll be in a low area. It will be difficult to get it super close. But yes, you must avoid the bunker on the left-hand side. It is cavernous, as you say.
Okay, let's get back to it, shall we? Good chance to take it even deeper here. This putt's for 4 under.
This is what they have left for birdie here.
Nice one. 4th birdie of the day. And with that, he'll move to 4 under par. The leader now has a 1-stroke advantage. Always positive coming off a birdie. Let's see what happens here. Yeah, this is a quality looking shot, this one. That should find the short stuff. You know, the Valero Texas Open is such a hugely popular and famous event in this great state of Texas. I know as a proud Texan, Beamer, this was one you wanted to win at some stage in your life. You get the cowboy boots for winning here. But TPC San Antonio, it really sorts out the players, doesn't it?
It does that and possibly more, Luke. I have to say that coming to this tournament, since its inception here at TPC San Antonio, I was a little dumbfounded on exactly how to play it because there was danger everywhere. It's just one of these golf courses where it's relentless, where you just don't feel like you stand on any particular shot and feel like it's easy. Like you can breathe easily and go ahead and let it go. Maybe on 1 or 2 holes, but that's about it. There is danger seemingly everywhere, especially off the tee around this golf course. Most notably, the 9th hole, where one player hit his first shot to the right, and then it stayed right, and then stayed right, and then all added up to a 16. So there you go. I think that's the highest score ever recorded at a PGA Tour event as well, a 16. Where? At TPC San Antonio.
This looks to be heading to the green. Yeah, that was a safe play. Henny, you've had the chance to have a look over this one?
Just got to trickle this one in the front door. It's downhill.
Ooh. Putting for a par now. Now let's switch our focus to Justin Thomas.
Now, who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
And as we transition into the back 9, Rich, what are you seeing out there so far?
Yeah, fantastic round today. Lots of golf yet to be played. Lots of great players chasing this player. Let's see if they can keep up the good work.
Oh, that was pure. Second shot here on the 10th hole. Oh, well done. Trying to get to 6 under now with this putt.
Their short game has been very impressive. They've been really sharp today.
That'll sting a bit. 3 feet to go here to the hole. In she goes. Let's head to the next. Quality shot, that one. From around 120 yards here. Now a 3-shot lead over the field. Playing within their comfort zone there. Standing over this one, and it's a very long putt. Oh, just missed. A par putt awaits. Yep, you'll take that. Now let's head over and see what JT's been doing.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
And after that effort, this is how the leaderboard looks. Rich, this par 4 12th, really challenging, especially around the green.
This tee shot is underrated in difficulty-wise. This is not an easy tee shot as this fairway pitches from left to right. You want to skirt the bunker down the left-hand side as best possible to find the fairway. Second shot from there goes straight uphill and surrounded by 2 of the deepest bunkers on the golf course. As they say, Luke, everything is bigger in Texas, and these bunkers are proof of that.
And a par putt awaits him. That gets the job done. And this effort by Justin Thomas.
He's just coming off a drop shot on that last hole.
Let's take a look at the current standings. Currently 3 strokes up after that hole. 13's a long par 3, measuring 245 yards, Rich, but it is playing downhill.
Downhill to a sliver of a green, however. Anything missed out to the right will leave a very challenging pitch shot to a green that'll sit well above them. come up short, and those bunkers, well, that's no bargain either. A 3 here, well, you done good.
Well, that's a bit disappointing. This looks good. Currently at -5 now for the day. What do you think of the 14th, Rich? A par 5, 575 yards.
This is a really good par 5 here, Luke. Tee shot wants to favor the right-hand side of the fairway, if at all possible, shortening the hole some 20 yards. Second shot must avoid those fairway bunkers down the right and on the left-hand side. A narrow opening to this green should players go for it in 2.
Yeah, this is the stuff we love, getting after this par 5 in 2.
Using the big muscles to get it home in 2 there. This one looking really good.
Now let's switch our focus to Justin Thomas.
Coming off a bogey on the last hole.
Let's take a look at the leaderboard. Our current leader is enjoying a 6-stroke advantage. As we start heading for home, Rich, we find ourselves on the tee at the 15th.
Could be the hardest hole on the golf course, Luke. Tee shot must avoid that bunker down the right-hand side. Second shot is to a green that's perched above the fairway and surrounded by 4 bunkers that are mean. This hole could make or break a player's day.
Not the result they were after there.
Yeah, it took a bit too much club on that one.
Oh, I thought that one was going in. A par putt on the table. This one started out on a good line. Well, that's a momentum maintainer. Well done. Leading by 6 strokes after that one. As we find ourselves at the 16th, the par 3. Great entertainment here, Rich, especially with the centre bunker.
Love this hole. Probably my favorite one on the golf course, even with that bunker in the middle. The back portion of this green actually is an amphitheater, so anything
just about 3 feet away. And he just keeps putting a gap on the rest of the field. What a putt to hole. And that will take him to 8 under. As we get down the stretch here at TPC San Antonio, there's a number of options that can be taken. This 17th's a fascinating hole.
Luke, if it's playing downwind, a driver is a must. If it's back into the wind, take out the iron for safety.
Wonderfully played. A birdie putt awaits. And mark it down. That's birdie number 7 on the scorecard. Back-to-back birdies never hurt, Rich.
Gotta like it. He's feeling it.
Playing their 4th shot. And after that effort, this is how the leaderboard looks. Our leader really starting to gap the field now. Their advantage is 9 shots. Well, while the closing hole at TPC San Antonio can be reached in 2, Rich, it's all set up by the tee shot.
Tee shot must find the fairway. If not, you have water hazards left and bunkers right that will gobble up that second shot if you're slightly out of position.
Henny, how bad is this lie?
Looks like they have a good lie here in the first cut.
Oh, that's a high caliber shot. Getting ready to play their 3rd. Oh, look at this. Right down the throat. Wonderful shot into the 18th and a chance for birdie.
Nearly doesn't get any better than that. Amazing shot.
And with that, this round comes to a close. And Rich, as this round comes to an end, this player is absolutely dominating the field.
They're feeling awfully good about their game, aren't they? But there's lots of golf left to play. They need to make sure they go out and continue to play on the front foot and try and get this thing done.
On behalf of Rich Beem, Henny Kuyak, John 2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is delighted to present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today's coverage of the Valero Texas Open is about to begin. Pleased you could join us for this second round action. Hi, I'm Luke Elvey alongside Rich Beam. And Rich, this player's been doing really nicely, building that solid advantage over the field. But today's just as important as the first few, isn't it?
Of course it is. And the way they're playing, however, though, I don't see them going anywhere but up. I just find what they're doing out there to be fairly flawless. Now, is it possible they stumble? Of course it is. But I'm having a hard time understanding how that could happen.
Can't wait to see what unfolds. Here's a look at Bubba Watson from earlier.
Third shot now.
Second shot on the second. Could roll into the rough on this one. And here we are with the third shot. Just 9 feet remaining to the hole.
Little birdie look in here.
The putt drops, and that's back-to-back birdies.
Game face on early here, Luke.
Currently 12 under for the event. Teeing off here at the third hole.
You really hope that the wind is not blowing into your face on this tee shot and making it that much more difficult and longer. This green's perched up high. There's runoffs all around the left-hand side and the back portion of it, and obviously you want no part of coming up short. Players that find this green will find it difficult to two-putt as there's lots of humps and bumps and swales in it.
Welcome to this hole. It's a par 4. This looks to be heading for the cut stuff. John, do you have any info down there?
Hey guys, we are checking in with Tiger Woods as he gets set for his next shot here on the 5th.
Rich, obviously, and we've joked about it a fair bit in this game, that you've been one of the rare players to take Tiger Woods down in his prime. But what was it like to play in the Tiger era and just how dominant he was?
It was simply amazing. You knew that each and every week that he showed up to a tournament, you better have your game ready to go because you assumed that he was going to be firing at all cylinders. Because even when he wasn't, his game was still good enough to beat most everybody in those fields. You wanted him there because you always want to test yourself against the best. However, if you weren't playing very well, you're kind of fearful teeing it up because you just knew that your best at that moment in time wasn't nearly going to be good enough to beat Tiger no matter what he brought to the table. He made each and every player look at their game in a different way and try and dissect it in order to weed out anything that didn't really need to be worked on and got them more specific in the areas that they weren't good at. Their deficient areas, whether it's the short game, the driver, the iron play, whatever it is. But Tiger really made you take a long, hard look at your game and figure out where it's at because you knew that you had to be at your best to beat him.
Second shot here on the 12th. And after that effort, let's take a look at how it stands. Well, with that good play, this person is now in first on the leaderboard, with Colin Morikawa in second. Well, that's a handy shot. Playing from 110 yards out. Should find the green. And hitting yet another green here today.
Dare I say, Luke, this player has been in fuego with his approach shots. Another green in regulation.
After that hole, this player is currently in first place, with Colin Morikawa in second. Deep into the front 9, here we are at the 7th hole. Well, let's see if they can roll off that birdie at the last. Lovely momentum here. Looks to be going with a hybrid here. This one looks to be on a pretty good line. Well, that'll be one of the shots of the day, that's for sure. Oh, this will be good for the momentum. Let's make this birdie putt. He's making this look easy. Keeps surging ahead. Well, with that good play, this person is now in first on the leaderboard, with Colin Morikawa in second. And they'd be feeling buoyed with confidence after that birdie. Here's a good chance to maintain the momentum. This looks to be a fairway seeker to me. Time for the second shot at the 8th. Not bad. Getting ready to play their third. Oh, that's great. It just missed the hole. It's time for another highlight. Let's head to the 17th hole. This is an absolute belter by Bubba Watson. Let's return to live play now. Oh, these are good for the momentum. These ones right on 8 feet. Oh, that's frustrating. He's got a par putt here. Let's see if he can make it. Still in the lead now after that hole. That's a good-looking shot there. Penny, what have they got in front of them here?
Setting up here from about 165 yards.
Yeah, that's a good line. That should find the surface. Now let's head over and see what JT's been doing.
Yeah, he just made bogey on that last one.
8 feet to the cup.
What a great opportunity here for a look at a birdie.
Ooh, right by the hole. Oh, that's a clutch par. He sits in first position. Teeing off now on the 10th hole.
Generous driving area on this downhill par 4 that doglegs slightly from left to right. Second shot will be back up the hill to a green that's well protected by 3 bunkers. This is a good birdie opportunity if you find the fairway.
This looks to be hit pretty well from where I'm standing. Wow, what a shot.
Of all the shots that I like the most, that one ranks right up there.
Oh, what a round this is. 7 birdies today. Teeing off here at the 11th.
Tee shots must be placed on the left-hand side to get the best view and angle for their second shots, as this green sits below the player and moves from left to right. Tee shots down the right might be closer, but it's going to leave a second shot over a deep bunker and making it that much more difficult to get close.
Unable to find the green on this one.
And what a rare miss today. They've been so good with their approach shots.
Pretty good chance here. This one's for par. And this effort by Justin Thomas.
Now, who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
And still in top spot after that hole. Keep it going. Next up is this par 4 hole.
This is full send.
Johnny Mack, what's the news?
Hey guys, we are checking in with Jon Rahm as he gets set for his next shot here on the 14th.
And this shot here coming up from around 130 yards. Going with the pitching wedge here. Oh, that one's straight at the pipe.
Justin Thomas, he looks like he's having an absolute blast out there today. That was a fantastic shot into this green.
So no change on the leaderboard for this player after that hole. On the tee of a par 3.
Nicely done.
Never seen a scorecard that doesn't look good with a 2 on it. Oh, so close. Right on 4 feet. Should make this one. Nice little putt to hole, that one. And maintaining top spot on the leaderboard after that. Let's begin the 14th. This one should find the rough. Oh, I like the courage here, Rich, getting after this par 5 in 2.
As they should. What a play. Hopefully they'll be rewarded for that play.
No, that's too bad. Putting for birdie here. Now let's switch our focus to Justin Thomas.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
Well, that's got to have some impact on the scoreboard. Let's take a look. Currently in first position. We've arrived at a par 4 hole. That's not what they hoped for. I'm definite about that. And what are we looking at here, Henny?
Setting up here from about 175 yards.
Lovely effort, that. What have they got in front of them here, Henny?
Can't be too aggressive here. Take your medicine and move on. This is down the hill.
Putting for par. Well, that hole's behind us. More to play. Here we are in front of a par 3.
Only one other place I can think of, and that is the 6th at Riviera. A larger green than the 6th, but bunkers galore. Watch out for the one right in the middle.
Not a bad approach. Grab the putter from the caddy. You're dancing.
Long way away from the hole if they want to make the birdie, though.
Oh, what a shame. That would have been a nice one to hole.
Well, I think they fell in love with the line, forgot about the pace.
Now let's head over and see what JT's been doing.
Now, who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
Now at the 17th hole. Not quite sure about the strike on that one. This could be heading towards the rough. Setting up in the first cut. And here we are with the third shot. Well, that's an impressive little chip.
Oh, Dr. Chipinski strikes again.
And staying right where they were in today's rankings after that. Now take the stroll to the final tee of this round. That's not the one he wanted. Getting ready to play their third. Oh, almost went in. Oh, absolutely flushed. You know, Luke Donald once made all 400 plus attempts inside 3 feet on the PGA Tour. And that signs off on today's round. Oh, what a performance, Ridge. Absolutely dominating performance.
Luke, big lead through the opening 36, but no time to get complacent. There's still a lot of golf to play, and they need to continue to make birdies in order to finish ahead.
Well, that was a thrilling day, and on behalf of myself, Luke Elvey, Rich Beam, and all the hard-working folks at 2K Sports, thanks for your company. We look forward to the next time you join us. 2K Sports and the PGA Tour proud to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. We're at the Valero Texas Open. Today's coverage is about to kick off. Pleased you could join us for this third round action. Luke Ilby alongside Rich Beem, and Rich, this player's been playing some impressive golf. They've got the lead, they're where they want to be, but what should be their mindset going into this round?
Well, hopefully it's not on the chasing pack, because the chasing pack is filled with some big names. So they're going to have to really bear down, focus on the task at hand. They've got to sit there and keep their emotions to themselves and not get wrapped up in everybody else around them.
It's all set up to be a beauty. Let's head out to the action.
That dog will hunt.
Time for the second shot here on the second hole. That's tidy. And here we are with the third shot. So much easier when you roll like that, isn't it?
Just eyeballing that one, trying to make it.
No movement up or down on the leaderboard for this player. It's time for a one-shotter.
You really hope that the wind is not blowing into your face on this tee shot and making it that much more difficult and longer. This green's perched up high. There's runoffs all around the left-hand side and the back portion of it, and obviously you want no part of coming up short. Players that find this green will find it difficult to two-putt, as there's lots of humps and bumps and swales in it.
Taking aim from around 190 yards here. Come on, get down. Yes, anytime you can find the green and have a putt, you'll take it.
Already made a few birdies today, and this is another good look.
Yeah, that looked to be a bit of a misread. Just 3 feet to the cup.
This is what they have left for par.
Teeing off here at the 5th.
Really hoping they play this one aggressively.
That's some good golf right there. What a shot! Almost went in the bucket. Always love these opportunities, especially when it's for birdie. Super shot that.
Trying to make a statement early and often.
And this is quality play, still on top of the leaderboard. We've arrived at a par 4.
Players must find the fairway, avoiding that bunker down the right-hand side, but from there, second shot is up the hill to a green that runs away from the players ever so slightly, but still going in with a short iron into this par 4. A birdie is definitely makeable.
This one is all over it.
Yeah, well played.
And this one for back-to-back birdies.
What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
Careful not to leave this one short. It's back uphill, and nothing worse than leaving an uphill putt short.
And now that finds him in first place. Teeing off here at the 7th. A wonderful shot here at the 7th and sets up another birdie chance.
And a fantastic look upcoming.
And after that performance, they'll stay right where they are in the standings. Oh, caught up in some branches. Bit disappointing, that one. Getting ready to play their third.
Oh, I didn't see this as possible. What a shot.
Oh, well played. 15 feet to the cup.
This for back-to-back birdies. Rolling end to end, this looking nice.
Didn't quite judge the speed on that one. Looking good. Still in the lead now after that hole. Here we go. We're beginning the 9th hole now.
Not a single bunker on this hole. Tee shot is fairly straightforward. Just hit it straight, find the center of the fairway. The second shot, however, gets a little interesting as this green is very deep, not very wide. Big runoff areas on both sides of this green. A par here is a solid number.
This player's dialed in. What a shot. It's always nice when you can just go ahead and tap one in for birdie. Here we go, Rich. The back nine on Sunday. What are your thoughts so far?
Well, after 9, so far, so good. It's great to see these two players stepping up, getting the best out of their games. It'll be interesting to see exactly who's going to be ahead at the end of the tournament.
What kind of shot are they facing here, Henny?
Yeah, he's got around 125 here.
This one's going right at the pin here. A chance for a birdie if this goes down.
Yep, tracking nicely.
That putt went a bit long there. Just a 4-footer remaining. He's currently sitting in first place. Pegging it up on the 11th hole here.
Tee shots must be placed on the left-hand side to get the best view and angle for their second shots as this green sits below the player and moves from left to right. Tee shots down the right might be closer, but it's going to leave a second shot over a deep bunker and making it that much more difficult to get close.
That was a beauty. Always nice to have a birdie putt. Ouch, that hurts. Unable to take advantage of the great approach there, Rich. Let's see what happens here at the 12th. That's nicely done. What kind of shot are they facing here, Henny?
He's setting up here from about 115 yards.
Well, good looking shot here. That's headed towards the green. Another fine looking strike, this one. It'll find the green.
Another green in regulation. This is an absolute clinic.
And maintaining top spot on the leaderboard after that. And coming off the birdie, they'll be proud of themselves. A chance to keep it rolling.
And this player seems to not be too intimidated having Justin Thomas in their group today. That was a fantastic shot into this green.
And that will drop in for birdie.
Back-to-back birdies, moving the right direction there, Luke.
Managing to maintain their position on the leaderboard after that effort. Rich going for this green in 2. Plenty of sand there.
Accuracy, there's no doubt about that. There are bunkers both right and left that can certainly gobble up your golf ball if you get a little bit offline. Anything missing a little bit long and left, however, though, that is a good spot to miss it.
Oh, he's on fire today, building upon his lead, hole after hole. And this is quality play, still on top of the leaderboard. Time to see what this par 4 has in store.
Nice birdie back there. On to the next.
Playing from around 150 yards here. Looks to have opted for the 8-iron. Yeah, good swing. This one's heading up onto the green for sure. That's a great shot here at the 15th and sets up a look for birdie. He sits in first position. This one's a par 3.
Only one other place I can think of, and that is the 6th at Riviera. A larger green than the 6th, but bunkers galore. Watch out for the one right in the middle.
This would be a great up and down from this spot. Well done. That takes the pressure off the putt. That's a chip to be proud of.
Yes, very smooth tempo there on that chip.
Next up is this 2-shot hole. Time for the second shot at the 17th. Yeah, you hit a beauty, didn't you? What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
Yeah, he's been prowling around this one. It's 11 foot out. He's staring down a birdie putt here.
And there's no movement on the leaderboard after that hole.
That is right down the sprinkler line.
Second shot here at the 18th. Not sure if they got that one flush. This might not find the fairway. And here we are with the third shot. Oh, that one just missed the hole.
Pretty good shot there.
Good putters will make these. Right on 5 feet. Gets that one to go down, and that'll end the day's work. And as the third round comes to a close, they're in that enviable position of top spot, Rich.
Lots of good playing out there. One round to go. This could be a very nervy final round. Lots of players.
Well, another great day of action here at 2K Sports. On behalf of Rich Beam, the entire hard-working folks and team here, I'm Luke Elvey. We look forward to your company next time. UK Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, proudly presents the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today's coverage of the Valero Texas Open is about to begin. Pleased you could join us for this final round action. Rich Beams, my sparring partner in the booth. I'm Luke Elvey. Hope you're enjoying all the action. Rich, this next golfer starts their round. What are your expectations of them today?
Should be a lot of nerves. They got the lead. They've been sleeping on it overnight. That is never an easy thing to do. Almost an uncomfortable situation at times, but they are playing well, so they have that confidence going into the final round. But this is going to be a tough afternoon ahead.
Oh, I've got those special chills up the spine. I know today's going to be a beauty. Let's get into it. Nicely done. Second shot on the second. This one looks to be a tad wayward.
Yeah, that'll work. That's fine.
Getting ready to play their third. Oh, that was tidy. That should ensure the up and down.
You better believe it is great stuff to watch.
Here we are at the third.
You really hope that the wind is not blowing into your face on this tee shot and making it that much more difficult and longer. This green's perched up high. There's runoffs all around the left-hand side and the back portion of it, and obviously you want no part of coming up short. players that find this green will find it difficult to two-putt as there's lots of humps and bumps and swales in it.
Currently in first position. And I don't know if the rest of the field is up for catching them here today in this final round of action. Tee shot is looking good here. This shot from around the 200-yard marker. Opting for the hybrid, I think. This one is right down the pipe.
Luke, that did not end up where you said it was going to. It's in the rough.
It's a well-played chip shot there.
Judging it beautifully.
And just keeping it in neutral on the leaderboard. And I don't give the rest of the field much hope today. Our leader is way out in front in this final round. That was absolutely murdered. Second shot here on the 5th. And Henny, what are they looking at here?
He's looking at around 14 foot, I'd say.
That's making a big statement here today.
Oh, that settles the nerves right there. Great stuff.
And still in top spot after that hole. Keep it going. This is quite an astonishing performance by our leader. Their advantage now out to double digits. I'm not sure if the chase back is good enough to catch them. Handy effort, that one.
This one's got eyes for the flagstick.
Yep, that shot safely on the green. This putt coming up is for birdie. That was a gallant attempt. That'll sting a bit. Well hold. Let's move on. And maintaining top spot on the leaderboard after that. And I don't know if the rest of the field is up for catching them here today in this final round of action. Looks like this one's heading safely for the fairway. Second shot here on the 8th. Yeah, that one will play. And here we are with the third shot. Well struck. And he's down there. You got a read?
Firm back up the hill. This will be a good one.
What an excellent time to make a big putt like that. And you bet their rival knows just what happened. He's currently sitting in first place. And I don't know if the rest of the field is up for catching them here today in this final round of action. A long par 4 this hole.
Not a single bunker on this hole. Tee shot is fairly straightforward. Just hit it straight, find the center of the fairway. The second shot, however, gets a little interesting as this green is very deep, not very wide. Big runoff areas on both sides of this green. A par here is a solid number.
Be nice to see this one go down. Let's see if they make it. Oh, gee, that line was looking good, wasn't it? Job done. Let's head to the next. Here we go, Rich. In the lead, late in the championship. It's exciting.
Yes, but if they start thinking about it, that's where the danger happens. They have to keep their head down and keep playing on the front foot if they want to see this thing home.
A thing of beauty. And Henny, what's he looking at here?
Setting up here from about 145 yards.
Yeah, good safe shot this one. That should find the surface. Looks like a pretty straightforward 5-footer to me.
This is what they have left for birdie here.
And racking up their 5th birdie of the day. So no change on the leaderboard for this player after that hole. This is quite an astonishing performance by our leader. Their advantage now out to double digits. I'm not sure if the chaseback is good enough to catch them. We have a par 4 on this one.
Tee shots must be placed on the left-hand side to get the best view and angle for their second shots, as this green sits below the player and moves from left to right. Tee shots down the right might be closer, but it's going to leave a second shot over a deep bunker and making it that much more difficult to get close.
And Henny, what kind of a shot are they facing this time?
I can see the 125-yard marker just nearby.
Anywhere up on that dance floor would be nice. All right, Henny, what's he got in front of him here with this putt?
Setting up this putt 11 feet from the cup. Looking for another birdie here.
It's just about 3 feet away. No movement up or down on the leaderboard for this player. And I don't know if the rest of the field is up for catching them here today in this final round of action.
No harm, no foul there with that shot.
Great looking shot this.
Justin Thomas, he looks like he's having an absolute blast out there today. That was a fantastic shot into this green.
And this is quality play, still on top of the leaderboard. And I don't give the rest of the field much hope today. Our leader is way out in front in this final round. A wonderful shot and a chance for birdie here on the 13th.
Luke, nothing gets past you. Yes, this kid is a stud.
Well, that'll play.
Gotta like it. 2 in a row.
He sits in first position. And I don't know if the rest of the field is up for catching them here today in this final round of action. I'm pretty sure this player will be buoyed by that birdie back at the last. Let's see if they can deliver another one. Oh, well done. Rich going for this green in 2. Plenty of sand there to mess with your golf ball.
It requires accuracy. There's no doubt about that. There are bunkers both right and left that can certainly gobble up your golf ball if you get a little bit offline. Anything missing a little bit long and left, however, though, that is a good spot to miss it.
Oh, it'd be nice to make this one. This one's for eagle. Just didn't drop. What an opportunity to make a birdie. That will drop and it will extend the lead. This has to be one of the more difficult holes in golf. The long par 4. Left nothing in the tank on that one. That was pummeled. And Henny, what are you seeing down there?
He's about 155 from this hole location.
Gee, it's metronomic here. Green after green. Gee, golf looks easy when you're playing like this.
It has been fantastic to watch all week long. This player is dialed in.
Well, it was a wonderful approach shot, wasn't it? But unfortunately having to settle for par. Teeing off here on the 16th hole.
Only one other place I can think of, and that is the 6th at Riviera. A larger green than the 6th, but bunkers galore. Watch out for the one right in the middle.
What's in front of them, Henny?
This is downhill. Can't be too bold.
And that's for birdie. Well holed. And still in top spot after that hole. Keep it going.
2 holes to go, Luke. Can they hang on? Stonking drive there.
And from the greenside rough here. Getting ready to play their third. Nice soft hands around the green. What a skill to have.
Such soft hands.
Still in the lead now after that hole. This is quite an astonishing performance by our leader. Their advantage now out to double digits. I'm not sure if the chase back is good enough to catch them. Sometimes you hit some good ones, sometimes you hit some bad ones. Time for the second shot on the 18th. Oh, what a shot by our leader. And here we are with the third shot. How close was that to going in the hole? Great shot. Well, that was a Texas-sized performance by our champion. They have now added the Valero Texas Open to their list of wins.
After this victory, Luke, I'm pretty sure this player's going to have a little bigger hitch in his giddy-up.
Well, they came, they saw, and they conquered. They took down a fierce rival, and that's a victory they should be proud of, Henny.
Yes, Luke, we doubted them, but they got the job done and they took down their hero. The rivalry is theirs and theirs alone, and they can boast about this on social media for, well, weeks now.
Well, that'll just about do it. On behalf of Rich Beem, I'm Luke Elvey. Thanks for tuning in. Look forward to your company next time.